son. I was just
Terry,
telling her.
Terry, this is a live show, so be careful about what you talk about. Okay, I just wanted to make you aware that it is a live show, and I don't want you to say anything that you wouldn't want anybody else to hear.
I'm sorry. No.
No, I mean you're fine. I just was warning you so you don't get mad that you didn't know that it was a live show. This is my fourth day on Thrive, and I invited you in to participate in the live show of uh, my fourth day on the 8-week challenge of Thrive. Because you're getting ready to get your sample, your 3-day challenge, and I wanted you to uh, just hear, how it's working for me, and participate. If you see if you had any questions, have you received your order yet? Your 3-day challenge yet?
No.
Okay, it should be there in a few days. She's pretty good on getting it out. Um, by this being my fourth day, and it's funny, my kids have noticed, and I want to hear your story. Let's go on and hear what you were talking about, and then I'll go into what I've experienced with the Thrive. You were going to tell me about what happened to you last night.
Oh well. Anyway, I can't wait until the Thrive get here because um, I'm still having discomfort in my ankle, walking and so forth. So I just can't wait. And I was telling a lady here at a restaurant the other night, and she's interested in Thrive because she says she hurts all the time. So I told her when I get my 3-day challenge, and I let her know how it's working for me, and then I will make sure that she get her 3-day challenge as well.
Very good. So you shared your expectations with another person of what you expect. That you're going to do this 3-day challenge. It's funny. I did the 3-day challenge, and I had results right away. Right away. She shared with me a 3-day packet of the shake, 3 patches, and 3 days of pills out of her auto ship, and I really appreciated that. That 3-day challenge actually lasted me a full 10 days.
Wow.
Uh, the inflammation that's built around your ankle, you're going to see a reduction in it. I don't. This is the thing. Your pain is in your ankle, and mine was in my back. And I know that inflammation is throughout our whole body. Uh, what it does is reduce the inflammation of that's in your body, so you can have some less discomfort that leads to the pain. This is my interpretation of the situation. Reducing the inflammation gave me um, some freedom from that pain in my back that actually was pinching the nerve in my spine, and it still is. It's still there. It didn't fix anything. It just reduced the amount of pinch to the nerve, which was vibrating down my leg, and it was making it very hard for me to hold my weight and walk on my right leg because my thigh it was so painful. I was walking with a cane. By the end of the 3 days, I was walking almost fully erect and not using the cane. I actually saw a change in my breathing because I have COPD. I saw uh, an ability to breathe a lot better, which allowed me to do my breathing exercises to strengthen my lungs. Because with COPD and being a smoker, you tend to take shorter breaths than what our body is been made to do. But now, I went on and spent the money to get my order. Um, I got my order, and this is my fourth day. I'm gonna tell you this. This is what I've noticed out of being 4 days on it full time. I still have a discomfort to my back, but it's not on the degree that it was. I was probably an 8 before I got it. My 8 to a 9 on a scale of 10 before I got it. I'm right now about a 2.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big difference. It's not as noticeable, but it's still there. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. My problem is still there, but I'm not in as much pain. So don't let what I've expressed to you be the marker on your expectations. That's why each and every one of us should have our own experience with it. And that's why the 3-day challenge is put there, so you can see if it's going to work for you before you spend any money. But this is the other thing that I've noticed, Terry, and it's blowing my mind. I am sleeping so much better. Oh my God. I still, am on my BiPAP machine, which was helping me with my sleeping, but I never, ever slept in. Never, ever. No matter what time I went to bed at night, if it'd be 3 o'clock in the morning, I was still up by 5. I had this roller coaster ride of up and down, up and down, up and down all night long, where my body just could not relax, could not get a deep sleep. But I've noticed that I've been sleeping in. Sleeping in, girl. I mean, it's blowing my mind because that's a very troublesome situation when you cannot get a full 4 to 6 hours of sleep at night without being woke up.
Well, what I need.
I've been dealing with that for years.
I mean, I need that because, I need that. I really, really need that because I wake up 2 and 3 times a night.
Well, that is a part of the situation that I'm very joyful about, because I am getting some good rest. It's actually requiring me to adjust my daily method of operation, because I used to wake up 4 or 5 in the morning, no matter what time I went to bed. My normal sleep going to bed hour is around 11. And I do it at 11 because of the way I have been having to deal with every 2 hours, every 2.5, 3 hours, I'd be back up, go to the bathroom, come back, and then I'd have to struggle to get back to sleep. And then by the time I get back to sleep, I was 2.5 hours later, I was back up again, do the same thing again. And you cannot get good rest like that. And I've been dealing with my sleep like that for years. I'm saying for a better part of maybe 6 years. I've been on this roller coaster ride of maybe even longer. I can remember the last 6 for sure. I've been in this house now for 11 years. And I guess it started about shortly after I moved to this house. But I was on a sleeping pill when it first started happening to me. They said it was part of the fibromyalgia, and I was on a sleeping pill. But I don't like taking pills, so I didn't stay on the sleeping pill very long, maybe about a year. I was taking Lunesta, and then they switched me from Lunesta to another sleeping pill, and it was irritating my stomach and all kind of stuff. So I struggled through that narcolepsy, and either I was falling asleep on a dime, anywhere, everywhere, or I was dealing with insomnia and I couldn't get to sleep at all. The CPAP, the BiPAP. I started out on a CPAP, and then the BiPAP actually helped me some, but I noticed that as my body adjusted to the sleep, fixing the sleep apnea where I wasn't stopped breathing so many times during the night, it allowed me to get, 4 hours of sleep in, but I still had breaks. Now you're on a CPAP machine, aren't you?
Yes.
And you're using it?
No.
Oh, you're not using yours right now? Okay, because I was going to ask you, did it help you with your sleeping?
Well, I still get up and go to the bathroom because I'm on a water pill.
Ah,
And
okay.
I get up
Yes.
2 times a night and I had to disconnect it, hook it back up. 2 hours later, disconnect. I said, it's worth. And then I'll be forced to wake up to hook, and then I take a while to get back to sleep, and then I wake up again. Uh, so I
Okay, the doctor.
told my doctor he had to laugh at me. And I told my doctor that my dog Smokey, that's who you hear in the background. I apologize
Hmm.
because I heard my son come up the stairs. So when he heard everybody come up the stairs, he started barking crazy. And he's a little 8 pounder. And I noticed one night he jumped on me. And I'm like, why are you jumping on me? And then went to the bathroom, went back to sleep. He jumped on me again. And this one particular night, my daughter fell asleep in my bed. And she and I was talking. She was just working 12, 14 hours. She was exhausted. She just fell right asleep. I didn't bother waking her up. And she woke up when Smokey did that. She said, Mom, I think Smokey is your CPAP. And you know what? He does it every night. He does it every night.
Really?
Yeah. I said, he's my CPAP.
Okay, well,
And my doctor said some dogs are very sensitive to that. And, he've heard stories where he's heard stories that that pets are very close to their owner and they have breathing problems, there's something wrong, they wake them up.
right. Okay. You know what? That is true fact. I watched a documentary about why pets for seniors was a good thing. Like, as we get up in our aging and we become empty nesters, we need something other than our children to comfort us. And a pet is a perfect thing to put into our lives because they love us unconditionally. They can make us laugh and have, and enjoy life. Um, this was a group of people out of Colorado. Was the documentary actually was about euthanasia, where people were choosing to end their lives because the quality of life was so diminished. And in the documentary, they were saying that pets, mainly a dog or a cat, is something that we need to consider as we age to put some quality back into our lives. Because
And
a
you know
lot,
what? I agree with 100% because um, Smokey, when I travel when I travel like going to Virginia, my daughter can't go with me sometimes, and my son, he can't go with me. Smokey and I get in there in the truck and we go, and he is my companion. I feel safe at the hotel. You know,
uh-huh,
and if anybody come near that door, he'll let me know. And
right.
and it's like my friend said that Smokey is like a child to me.
Well,
He
you know what? He's a child without distraction because our children have distractions. They got their phones and their tablets, and they're always, nowadays the kids, even the grown ones, are all wrapped around what is going
narcotics.
on in their life, and they're not paying attention to any danger element coming into our space. So you're blessed by having your pet. Um,
Mhm.
and that's what the documentary was saying. It's to the point where, because I'm dealing with you and your pet, it's made me consider maybe I need to get a small dog.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'll be very honest with you. I done had about over 30 plus dogs in my adult life,
How many?
30 or more.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because I have a disabled son. I had to make sure the pet is well fitting for him, especially he has to be non-shedding. Of course, all my dogs are non-shedding, but this time I didn't get when Blippi passed away after 18 years. This time, when I broke my ankle, I thought about it. My son is at his program, my daughter's at work, my husband's at dialysis, and I can't get off the second floor. And I said, wait now. Suppose somebody hit my door and I'm sleeping, I don't know it. So my daughter and my husband he passed away a year ago. They were so adamant for me getting this dog because they know I train my dog and I go in with my dogs. Mm-hmm. I said, well, I tell you what, I'll train Smokey in my bedroom. And I realized after we got Smokey that he was taken from his mother too soon. But thank God I had to bottle feed him. I had to hand feed him. It's just like having a toddler. This is what it is. And it took a lot it took away from me thinking about my ankle on him. Uh-huh. And I would let you know, see, he trained himself to go outside to the bathroom. I didn't train him. And he's very smart. He's very small, very petite. And I suggest you get a small pet, like an 8-pounder as an adult. And you'll be surprised when you want to go to the store in the middle of the night. I want me a bag of chips. Give you an example. You get in your vehicle, put your pet in the back seat, and you go. So while you're in the store, anybody get near that car, he or she gonna let you know there's somebody around. And that's what I love about it. I don't say, Shitty, go with me to the store. I'm tired, mommy. Okay. Make sure he over there asleep. Come on, Smokey. Boom. He ready to go ride. Mm-hmm. And so I told my girlfriend the same story I'm telling you. And what happened was she was totally against dogs. And her grandson got a dog for Christmas last year. He had to move, and they couldn't take the dog with them. So she ended up with the dog. And after all that said and done, she is crazy about this dog. She takes the dog everywhere she goes, and she doesn't have to worry about, safety because Coco is with her. And she said, I was so resistant getting a dog. I'm so grateful, Terry, that you taught me to keep the dog. And the dog is a companion around the house. And also when she travels like I do, she and Coco, she said, I'm going to go to New Jersey this weekend. She put Coco in the back, boom, they gone. So, I suggest to you, get a pet. So this way, when you go out and around and you walk, and it's sensitive about your walking. That I can tell you that too. Because when my ankle hurt real bad, Smokey get in front of me and making sure that I get down the stairs, and he gets in front of me when I'm walking. Mm-hmm. So I didn't train him to do that. That's their sense. So I suggest getting a pet. I really
one I might have to learn about having a dog, or I've had cats and they shed hair, and it's a lot of things that what reason why I don't have a pet is because I have the shedding hair and things like that. I don't want to end up in the situation I was in before with being having an allergic reaction to the hair and the dander and things like that. So when that time comes, I'm gonna come talk to you about what type of pet and different things like that. But I am really hoping that this Thrive is going to get me to a quality of life again, that I'm out and about doing things. And see, it would be a disadvantage for me to have a pet right now because I can't go walking. Not like I would like to.
No, right now, I will tell you what, get a non-shedding dog. Right now, you got to be willing to put in the time and work. I suggest you look for a non-shedding dog, a small dog, a puppy if you can, and start training them the way your lifestyle is.
Right. Well, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that on another show, because today's show is about, this hangout is about the Thrive and what it's doing for my body, getting me back. I wanted people to follow me on this, and if they're seeing my results, then they may consider this working for them as well. Um,
Well, I have to add one more thing, and I'll let you back. With Thrive, okay, it's helping you to be able to do more things that you haven't done before. Okay, and the reason why I'm saying that, this is a good time to get a pet
uh,
because
well, I
because
don't want to put on more on my plate than I can handle.
no. What reason why I'm saying to get a pet is because when you're working with Thrive, you're pushing those muscles. You are doing things with you're doing things, and then you can see how that results because you're now exercising those muscles, and Thrive is helping you, to do that.
Hmm.
Because right now you're on the fourth day, you see how it works. You can now it's time for you to exercise those muscles,
Well,
and
but see, this is the thing, Terry. If I put too much on my plate, then I'm ready to handle. It would be a disadvantage to the pet if I decide this isn't working for me. I want to take care of me first.
yeah, okay,
And that's the smart way to do it because you don't want to. I mean, think about it. How would you feel if someone brought you into their life and then 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks later they decide, I don't want to deal with it? I have to be physically able and emotionally ready to put a pet into my life. And I, I'm just not. So
I
I
agree.
thank you for your suggestion and I'm considering what you're saying, but I can tell you right now is not the time. I got to take care of me. And that's the thing that I have recognized about us. We have a tendency to not take care of ourselves. And I no longer want to do that. I want to love me. I want to build up my quality of life so I have more to give to whether it be a pet or another human being. Um, that's just where I'm at right now. I've neglected myself over the years, taking care of my children. I've neglected myself, taking care of my business. It's time for Deborah to take care of Deborah. I've lived longer than I'm going to live, and I want the best quality of life that I can have for the rest of my life. So, doing the Thrive, the other benefits I wanted to share with people, because I don't want to make this too long of a hangout, was I'm getting better sleep. I'm sleeping better. I'm getting deep REM sleep because I have had a dream. I used to didn't dream because I couldn't get into the deep REM sleep. So I noticed that that is coming back, and that's where we co-create. Our greatest creations come out of dreaming for our life, our physical life. So you want to dream, you want to have dreams, and you want to learn how to have. Um, uh, I'm trying to think of the dreams that allow you to co-create your alternative life, your alternate life, so you have the things that you want in your physical life. Um, but I noticed that I had a dream, so now my dream book can start working again. Um, I'm not walking with the cane. I am walking more erect. I have more energy. My children have definitely noticed that. They've made comments to the point where my 19-year-old asked to share in on my 30-day challenge, which is what I'm on right now. I went from the 3-day to a 30-day challenge. I mean, an 8-week challenge. I'm sorry, not 30. I ordered a 30-day supply, which is the first 4 weeks of the 80-week challenge. Um, I'm naming it wrong. So I shared with her uh, because I had gotten in 4 days. I mean, I shared with her the first time. I said, okay, I'll give you one of my days and I'll split one of my packets or one of my days in half toward the end of the 4 weeks. And yesterday I gave her a patch. Now I'm not willing to share my patches because I only got 30 and I need them all for the got my patch on for the day. Uh, I want all my patches for the 30 days. So I shared one with her. And yesterday she's like, Mom, this was about 6 hours she had the patch on, and this was after she had taken one of the 2 pills you take a day. She came in, she said, "How much is uh that you're taking?" And I told her, and she says, "Oh, I don't have that kind of money." And I realized that this morning I came up with a solution for her and my other daughter, that they split a 30-day supply. She doesn't want to do the shakes, and technically I'm going to have to find out if the shake is a requirement in getting the type of benefits out of the Thrive, because I really don't like them. I don't like vanilla, and it comes in a vanilla. It's a vanilla shake, and I've tried to drink this shake and I can't. I've done 4 days of it. Today will be the 5th shake I do. I will do the whole 30 days because I purchased this stuff. But they have a new shake flavor coming out. It's chocolate. On my auto ship, I'm going to do the chocolate. Now, if the chocolate tastes good, I'll continue doing shakes. But the vanilla is not, we're not getting along. But the patch, which is how you get your vitamins through it is absorbed from the patch through the skin, and the peel, which is the formulated greens, that I can do those. That's nothing. But the shake, just, I've never been big on these type of energy shake drinks. I can do smoothies with fruits and vegetables, and that took some adjusting for me as well. But getting this shaking, it just is not my cup of tea. And those of you out there that are listening might love it. It's just what it is for me. I struggled through getting in 10 ounces of. You take 1 packet of the shake, and you do 10 ounces of water, and I drink. And this is a 16-ounce bottle of water, so I drink the 6 ounces when I take my pills, and then the other 10 ounces I put the shake in and shake it up. Put a couple pieces of ice down in the bottom, and to cool it off. And I shake. I tried yesterday. It took me all day to drink that shake. You really supposed to drink it down right away, but I couldn't get it down. But I will tell you this: I've lost 3 pounds. That was the other thing that I noticed. I've lost 3 pounds. I went from, I hate to tell my weight, I went from 206 to 203, which is, all the detoxing. So, we carry around about 20 pounds of our weight is waste. So as you detox, you're definitely going to lose weight. If you're trying to lose weight, that's the positive of it. You're going to lose that 20 pounds within the first 4 weeks, I'm sure, because it's daily detoxing you. And you can tell by the amount of times that you go to the bathroom. But that's the benefits that I've seen so far on the Thrive by LaBelle. Is I've lost 3 pounds. I'm sleeping better. I'm more calmer. I don't, which is something I strive for every day, is to stay as calm and stress-free as possible. And so the benefits of this taking this has helped. I have less pain, body pain, so the inflammation is going down. That is what I can report for today. I can't wait to see you get on it and you come on the Hangout and share how it's working for you, because people need to hear what other people are experiencing before they jump in with a full 30-day or 4-week supply, because it's not cheap. The economy's tight. We have to watch how we spend our money, and you just don't want to jump into something and you don't get what you need out of it. That's the way I feel. I mean, other people, that they might want to just push it. That's not me. I want people to see, hear and feel the benefits of something, do a small amount of it and make sure that you're going to get the same benefits. I got it right away in 3 days. What led me to this was Elaine is 74 years old, and she sounds so energetic. She had no problem with her weight. When we were talking on the phone on Skype, the benefits that she was sharing with me was just blowing me away. And I'm like, you're 13 years older than me. What is wrong with this picture? So she shared with me that that's what she's been doing Thrive for 2 years. And she swears by it. So, like I told y'all in the first one, I've been on many products. And what I've experienced is I give it a chance. What I've experienced is it works in the beginning, and then it's like once my body get accustomed to it, all my pain comes rushing back, and then I feel like it's not working for me anymore. Now, 8 weeks should be long enough for me to see if I'm going to continue with the Thrive. And that is their challenge, the 8-week challenge. After 8 weeks, if it's not, you can figure out then whether the investment is worth it from there on. But give it the 8-week challenge. Let it build up in your body. See what it does for you. After you've tried the 3-day challenge, if you don't see benefits out of the 3-day challenge, I'm not suggesting anybody buy a 4-week supply, because it doesn't work for you. But if you see benefits out of the 3-day challenge, I would suggest invest in yourself like I did and do the first 4 weeks, because you only have to buy 4 weeks of it. That's a 30-day supply. And then you go into, your auto ship comes for the second 4 weeks. And that's something that if you're struggling financially, you got to prepare for it. But this is the benefits of it. This is the benefits of it as a customer. We're not talking about you being a distributor or an affiliate, or this is an MLM program, but I am a customer. But this is what's nice about it. You can unless you become a distributor, you can't make no money. But they have plugged into it that as customers, you get credits. So if you find 2 people that you want to help feel as good as you do, your product is free. Only takes 2. And that's my goal, is to find 2 people that are getting benefits from it, and that makes my product for free. So then I can be on it forever. And if you find more than 2, then you still keep getting credits. You're not paid unless you actually are a distributor, where you buy into being a representative of this company and for the benefit of making money. Now you're in the MLM, and there is a compensation plan, and you get bonuses and all that stuff. I'm not plugging that. I choose not to plug that. There is an auto ship with that. As a customer, I order as I want, as I need, and I don't have to follow any kind of guidelines to stay active to get my money. Getting credits, on the other hand, you can get extra product, and then you can sell those extra products over what you need to individuals that you share this with. So there's another way to work it that it'll work for you without being committed as a in an MLM. And I liked that about it. Terry is my first that came through my customer base. You do get a site as a customer. The minute you do the 3-day challenge, you're given a website of your own. It's a company replicated website, but you have a way to get, send people through your link to be your 2 customers. If you find 2 people that are in, extreme pain and they're having problems sleeping and they need energy and you just want to make them feel better and you do the 3-day challenge with them, they may become your customer. So with that said, I'm going to end this hangout. I will share again with you guys next week what benefits have come out of this for me. I'm looking forward to Terry being able to share her 3-day challenge by the next hangout for you to follow what's happening with us. Terry, I'm inviting you back next week to share how your 3-day challenge is going to go for you when you come back be with us.
Okay.
Great. So with that said, guys, I know this was supposed to be like a 10-15 minute, hangout, but my girl came on and when we get together, we talk. In fact, I can guarantee you, I'm going to end the broadcast now with that said, and we will still be talking. You guys have a great day, and thank you for listening. Subscribe to my channel, and follow with me on this 8-week challenge. And if you're interested in getting the 3-day supply, hit me up in Facebook or on Google+. Just post to me that you want the 3-day supply. The 3-day challenge, and I will see that you get it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.